This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
Today is one of my favorite shows. Traits of a healthy man you should look out for.
Yes, particularly the ones that are not trumpeted by society. Let me remind you that a healthy man is not good for the economy of this world.
Huh?
When you are healthy and living consciously, you don't buy impulsively. You're not addicted to sugars. You are not a customer to people who depend on addiction to sell.
Yeah.
A healthy man is not drummed because he's not a good catchman for money.
Oh,
You don't hear about him a lot because the guys who are talking a lot need people who are off center
yes.
to keep buying. Be warned that most of the noise you are hearing in society is not telling you what you need.
Yeah.
They're telling you what you should glamorize, this perfect shape, the guy was biceps, the guy's driving this kind of car, the guy's looking. They tell you what is vanity
Yeah.
to get you pursuing wind. As you pursue wind, you buy. You now invest in nonsense. The nonsense they sell. I want to tell you the truth. Do you know the healthy meal is not on any screen? It's not advertised anywhere. The food you need to eat is not advertised anywhere. It's fresh from the farm.
Yeah.
It could even be in the backyard of your own house. The most healthy meal is not advertisable. What your body needs to serve you for the longest.
Yeah.
And we discussed with that article, and people we really went deep into it. And people were saying, this should be plain truth.
Yeah.
Why is it so new? I'm like, by the way, that's true. You know, truth just comes back to you.
Yeah.
It's not a discovery from the stars, seventh heaven. No. Many times it's like, that feels, it just sits right.
Yeah.
You can tell how it feels in your. When you meet the right man, you say, this is it. Why is it not popular?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
it's because there's a conspiracy to sell you nonsense, to depart you with your money, to separate you with your money. One friend surprised me and they told me many hospitals have a sales team and they have sales targets. Hospitals.
Yeah.
Sales teams and meetings to grill people where they're not meeting targets.
Even worse, coffin sellers.
You know,
Yeah.
you know,
Big sales.
and let me tell you the truth. Not all hospitals, of course, some must still have ethical, but we have seen a different evolution
Yeah, that's true.
that they need to admit you to make money.
Yeah.
It's not now about whether you need to be admitted. And when you show up with an insurance card, now it's like it's free money.
Yeah.
When you show up paying cash and you look loaded, this is ready cash.
Yeah.
People must manufacture something to get money.
Yeah.
And if that is the health system, and one person gave us a truth that, you know, some truth that slap you, telling us to stop consulting medical doctors for what we should eat. They don't specialize in nutrition, they specialize in medicine.
Wait.
That should be obvious. When you come to think of it, it's a different things. They might have done a unit or two in nutrition, the same way when you're doing accounts, you study a unit in law.
Yeah.
Did that make you a lawyer?
No.
You studied some law that was relating directly to your accounting.
Yeah.
Or you're in law and they give you a unit in accounting. Bookkeeping for lawyers.
Only for functional purposes.
You know,
Yeah.
that's how they study nutrition.
Yeah.
Unless a person goes back now to study and say, most of us will take what the doctor advised to eat so seriously. You forget that this person is pharmaceutical in their training. And the lawyer you trust so much is so trained in litigation and direct confrontation with the law that most of their solution will never be alternative dispute resolution unless they specialize in it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
So the alternative medicine that is not drugs, that is just serving you. The alternative law that is not money-minded, that is serving you. The solution, the alternative nutrition that is not from the shelves of the supermarket,
Yeah.
that is advising you to actually get it from your farm.
Yeah.
It's not popular. It does not bring money. The man I'm telling you today, the reason it becomes important to tell you what you should know already is
Yeah.
because it's not there in society. And the features they have told you to look at are meant to addict you to toxicity. Are meant to whet your appetites for what is fleeting and useless. So the girls who bought cars,
Yeah.
they look like they got the right men, and you are here looking down on your money, you can't buy you a car.
Yeah.
So, because he flashed, one guy has many children with many baby mamas, and he took a lot of money to them and flaunted it on camera. This guy giving his children $500,000 each.
Where?
So, okay, I'm giving my children $5,000 each just as a gift to introduce them to this long life of money. So the young man thinks you can always get many children with many women, you can always spoil. What they're advertising is so toxic.
It's toxic, yeah.
What is popular in society is what is scandalous. And if you follow it, you are finished.
Even what is mysterious or shady.
You know,
Yeah.
another person who has this habit of going with hidden cameras to stores. They can't allow him to film. So he goes like a shopper and he says, just look at what I'm filming for you. And he says, what they advertise for children is pure sugar, pure poison. The shelf for what they want you to feed your children with, get your children saying my best food is the toxic things.
Yeah.
What they like eating is the candy. We even call it sweet too, as if it's a quality, as if it's a good thing to say.
Yeah.
We should be ashamed of swearing the sugar. Poison for your body. It's poison. But it has been normalized. So I want you to know that the loudest voices, the most influential sounds you grew hearing from birth in debates, what we preach in churches, what we discuss in groups, what we say in schools, what we comment in society, does not describe a healthy man. It describes a toxic man. And I saw that clip where at a wedding the father is telling the daughter, don't tell me he's coming back 2 a.m. even if he's coming back at 5 a.m. Even coming, as long as he's coming to you, there's no case there. Don't return to me because of it. He's entitled to that.
Yeah.
And other men came cheering, giving him gifts and saying yes, 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 yes. What society trumpets is what is the most toxic. What is healthy? When the perfect good role model came on earth, they killed him. When he came to tell us what it is like, they ostracized him, treated him, and therefore he said the way to the truth is narrow, and few there are that find it. And the way to destruction is so wide, many stagger therein. Because it's easy to stagger in. You have good company.
Yeah.
You have many of you.
Yeah.
But the destruction was to be personal. The pain was to be personal. When you finally lose your family, when you finally finish your days while pursuing vanity, you know we have the wrong notion of men, because women are changing, adding their body parts. They're doing surgery, not because they're in pain, not because sometimes you can do corrective surgery because one part is too big for the body and is hurting it.
Yeah.
That's medically sane. But we are doing insane
Yeah.
to expand a body part because we think that's what men ought to like. For misunderstanding men, we have ruined women, trying to make them to please the toxic man.
Yes.
I just want you to know the healthy man, and you know what he will look for, and prepare that.
Okay.
Prepare that, and you will attract him. One reason you wonder where are the good men, because your energy is not speaking to them. Your energy is attracting the toxic one. Your antenna is tuning into the toxicity of men. And one of the traits I'll be showing you that by definition, a good person cannot be loud. By definition, it's not even possible. Didn't you hear one toxic character recently saying he's doing a group wedding, he's marrying many women on the same day?
Yeah.
And it will be a big wedding and stadium. How many months did he take campaigning for it? That's what I mean by loud.
Okay.
Only to end up marrying one woman.
Yeah.
But that one woman who has been conditioned to accept stupidity is now open to anything. She was ready for, and they can, this is about media, we're just talking anyway, to condition you to accept anything.
Anything, yeah.
In the name that is content. They can cheat, it's content. It's content. So the man who is doing things right does not go all around media campaigning it. You understand it now? But the man who is trying to advance the most sickening ideas is the one who can't keep quiet.
Okay. I get you.
Is the one who gets headlines.
Yeah.
And when a man gets a child with a woman is calling bestie,
Yeah.
that's news. They have a child, they're not anything official, just bestie. Friends have
Yeah.
a child.
I hear you. I think I would accompany the word loud with popular because
Yes, popular and pompous.
Yeah.
It's you know that
showy,
that's
right?
trendy.
Yeah,
Yes.
oh, I get to. I bought a new car. Now everyone has to see it.
Yes.
I'm building a house.
I
everyone
got a
has-
child with my friend.
Yeah.
What are we telling children about children? What are we telling that child? What are they? But it's open gates. It's like open relationship. But we have a child there. Who will that child become? What is their fate? Nobody cares. So the one thing I want you to know about good men, I'll tell you two things because you won't hear them trumpeted. But once you find that man, you have found gold.
Right.
If you find the right man, that is the next closest thing to heaven you can have on earth.
Woo-hoo. We are ready for him.
If you find this kind of a man, they exist.
Yeah.
They just exist in a world where majority are sick. They are a minority. Good people, we are told by the Creator, will always be in the minority. The way is narrow.
Yeah, that's true.
And you should not be discouraged because when you are also part of that minority, both of you will click. Good people, even when they're married, they keep identifying other good people and they keep being identified without malice. I've seen so many. I started with my wife. I found it many other women telling me, I'm no longer searching, but I keep getting decent men approaching to just greet and confirm that I'm married, and they don't nag, they don't insult. Decent, well put together man,
Yeah.
and they're all over. It's the vibe you carry yourself in. Some of them go an extra mile to leave the bank teller counter to run after you outside.
Yeah.
To say, I'm sorry to behave like a weirdo. Can we talk? Oh, sorry, this and that. Ah, no worries.
Yeah.
He's my lucky brother. And the guy goes, doesn't bother.
Yeah.
When you are vibrating on the wavelength of good men, they'll keep spotting you whether you're single or married. And good men are so healthy, they do not want to destroy the marriage of another man. That's not how they think.
Yeah.
They're not created that way.
Yeah.
The first thing then about these good men is that they are solid and low-key. Solid, I mean stable, secure, assured, self-assured. Concrete. And you can see that he's not wobbly with a validation. Low-key means, we are not talking about being extrovert. We're talking about how much of publicity they need to feel okay. They don't need publicity to feel okay.
That's phenomenal.
They don't.
Yeah.
And I tell you the truth, even if you meet a person who has a solid career like the one we are doing, it's a career they are doing publicly, not their personal life. I want you to differentiate. There's a difference between a person who's trumpeting how the car they're driving, the shoe they're wearing, how they're eating today, where they're sleeping, the house they're putting, and a person who's doing their work, who's a minister of the roads, and they're showing you which road they're constructing. Or a person who is doing this, as a journalist, and they're taking that's job.
Yeah.
That's not their personal life. And you know very well, this is just job. You can't tell what they're eating, what they're earning, where they're traveling. They don't flaunt their personal life. And they can even, the wife can also be a public figure. You know they are married, but you don't know what they're up to. That's how you know this is a private life.
Yeah.
Other people don't have any private career. It's only their life that is public. They don't have any public career that should interest you.
Yeah.
They just publicize their personal life.
That's true.
And they're addicted to attention so much they better dress like a woman to get attention.
Yeah.
Why are men putting on dresses and taking photos? Where is the art there? Where is the creativity there? Now cross-dressing is an art. Anybody can put on a dress. What is it?
Yeah.
And it's not so much women dressing like men, it's men dressing like women. And now that's trendy.
It's artistic.
Promoting this is just the gay sex being in disguise. To appear like the other side of the
The man.
yes. What are you arousing? What are you arousing? Those are people trying to look for attention in a cheap way.
Yeah.
Again, you can always live any private sexual life you want.
Yeah.
What Museveni was saying. This is bedroom life. Why are we bringing it to public debate? Honestly, we're just doing your things that never bother you.
Yeah.
Why are you making it a subject to public? I never discuss what I'm doing with my wife. Here, why are you also doing? What is it?
Yeah.
These are private things for private space.
Why do I have to endorse it?
Why do I have to comment? Did I ask you to comment about the kind of activity I'm doing with my wife?
No.
Can you take a stand, score us on a grade of 1 to 10?
No.
Thank you. So why are you dragging me to that?
I actually don't care.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Behind closed doors, you are grown up, do what you want.
It's your life.
Private space.
Yeah.
Really, I don't understand people. What you stand? I don't understand. I'm just living my life. I'm not standing some things. I don't need to stand there. What is it? Even you, what is your stand? My wife, what is your stand? What is your stand? Usually, it's not illegal. Mind your life. You know,
Yeah.
the question is irrelevant, honestly.
Have fun. If it's working for you,
My friend,
do you?
my friend, I am not your creator. Last time I checked, I did not create any human. Why are you bothering me? Honestly, no. It's a unnecessary question. It's a useless debate. You just use pointless. Just pointless.
Yeah.
So, these men are low-key, and how you identify them when you call them solid is that even when they walk with an aura of self-assurance. That's the first thing of healthy men.
Yeah.
An aura of self-assurance. It comes off as dignity, as a princely manner, comes off as decorum. When you meet them briefly on a lift, they're decent.
Yeah.
They can greet, they won't bother you. They don't drool, stare. Even if you show your watermelons, they don't get carried away. Some women are really blessed with melons and they like to, very generous with them. Like to disturb us with them. Some women are very irresponsible with their assets. They really abuse. So you can go out of your way
Yeah.
to try and shake whatever is shakeable. These men are not shakeable. And I have hung around, I've had the privilege, count myself among the blessed to ever walked among solid men. And I caught them avoiding to face that direction.
Of the melons. I was not prepared for that.
You see the voluptuous woman approaching, very brazen, daring, just outrageous. And I know there's a crisis. Let me see what my mentor will do.
Yeah.
He will pick a fake call and disappear this way. He will just look down and he will just engage on. Somehow will get.
Yeah.
Somehow. He can postpone the purchase if the one trying to sell is dressed provocatively, too provocatively.
That's a level of freedom, isn't it?
Yes, and he doesn't need to comment it. You are waiting for him to discuss. He doesn't have to.
Ah.
That's how I knew they are solid.
Like discuss it with you. Even.
Yes.
Wow. He moved on.
You can bring it up and you comment, this one, man, just love to learn what is worth your attention.
Sometimes when I see someone flaunting their assets, I look around to see what the men around are doing.
And you can tell a lot about the men
Yeah.
by how easily they are
There are some who have no business.
to be unsettled.
Yeah.
So when a man is solid, they call him gay because he's not responding.
Yeah.
They say he's docile, that his generators don't run. They can't say you're solid.
Even boring.
That's why I told you
Yeah.
the solid man is not popular.
Yeah, true.
I've seen those men travel very far away to go stand with their friend. And they're not hyped. They don't need too much recognition even after they arrive. That's how I know they're solid. And I've seen those men, they say he arrived home, he thought his friend had arrived, it was night, it was raining, and because the friend has not arrived, just his wife was inside, he won't go in. Part of his personal code is to never be caught in such spaces with a woman. Not because he can do anything or he doesn't trust himself. He cares that he does not provide occasion for speculations. The second trait is that they are convictional and independent. Convictional means conviction is the next level after belief. Okay, everybody has an opinion. A fewer number has beliefs.
Yeah.
The rarer number, these kind of men have convictions. Conviction is that belief that directs your life. These men have beliefs that they don't negotiate about. Their moral compass is very clear.
Yeah.
When a man is not mature, when he's too young, when he has not found the world, when he's too soft-headed, he is swayed by what is popular, what is being done. He goes with what everybody is saying. Even his vocabulary is full of things that are discoordinated. Last year he was talking this way, this is talking because of what is trending now.
Yeah.
When a man has come full circle, there's a language that identifies him.
Yeah.
There's a manner of talk. And they are not always like this, rigid, serious. No. In any case, they're easygoing. You know, a man has found himself
Yeah.
when he can put you at ease. He has found his space and his center so well that he can entertain, he can make you feel at ease without losing his cool. But when he expresses his opinions, you can tell they're coming from a place of conviction. He is not closed-minded.
Yeah.
He can learn new information, but there's some foundational things about life
Yeah.
that he's done debating about. This man is the one who will lead a company to victories because his beliefs are not changing because of the economy.
Yeah.
This is a person who will steer the family clear of the floods, of the economic problems, because his convictions, for example, of integrity, of honesty, of leadership, of being always on the front line, his convictions don't vary with the circumstances. You can count on him to come home because he always comes home for his children. He always comes home.
Wow.
You can count on him to go to work.
Yes.
And when circumstances are not permitting, he's there waiting for things to get better,
Yeah.
to cross. This man you can count is consistent, reliable, truthful. You don't need to worry and overthink when he didn't pick the call. Just know it's something genuine.
Yeah.
These men who fluctuate, lie, cover, I did not tell you that because I knew you ran away. These are not dishonest men. They tell you the truth to give you a chance to make an honest decision, an informed decision. I want you to learn that. Good men, when you finally come across them, you find them with convictions. And they can readily let you go even if you're falling in love because your convictions
Yeah.
are varying. You don't agree on that and they don't have to hate you. They can goodwill bless you to find a person who rhymes with who you are,
Yeah.
and they believe they'll find theirs.
Yeah.
And this independent means they're not controlled by the family culture where they're coming from. They're not controlled by the company, even the prevailing notions. They have arrived at I am who I am. This is who I am.
Yeah.
When a man has arrived at that, even to 10% degree, he is very detached from the influences that are sweeping men away.
Right.
And you admire that. You know, when he believes this and he's willing to stand for it by himself,
Yeah.
you're safe, my friend. A man who can never take a bribe, whatever it is, he can never cut short corners. He just believes in doing right for whoever it is.
Yeah.
Even if he exposes the Mara heist, that university
Yeah.
story, for example,
Yeah.
and the man exposes it and the systems ostracize him, like they try to punish him after that, it's like they don't want to employ him, he will never regret it. He knows he does. Perhaps that was his destiny, to just sound a candle and encourage another somewhere. Serve his purpose. Men of convictions. This man has conviction and has an independent of mind to live for what he believes. You will know that even when he tells you You are the one he considers. He wants to marry you. You can trust his word because elsewhere, he's very consistent.
Yeah.
And when he shows up, that is all of him. No shady deals, no other people hidden, no things you need to investigate. It makes you be at peace. You find a friend, you find someone to talk to, you find someone you can trust. It is when you find a real man. When you find this kind of a man, you will feel at home. He will feel familiar.
Yeah.
When you're also that kind of person like him, it will feel like you've always known each other.
Yeah.
Because you have somehow walked the same path from different ends.
Yes.
Like when you thought you are alone and then you meet another colleague whom you share same stories. All these men have had a journey of solitude. We discussed that in another show, but I want you to know good people are tested in solitude, loneliness, exclusion, when they can't fit in the crowd anymore. Because truth is not popular, does not trend.
True.
People argue with the truth.
Yeah.
The other day, I said something that should have been obvious. That if you marry a person who has a good personality, but you don't like them, that would be a prison of a marriage. And people started making noise. You're just incompatible. This person is not bad.
Yeah.
And is that hard to figure out? Yet, so those cases are all over?
They're all over. We have become conditioned to difficulty to some extent with statements like love hurts. So we think love is supposed to hurt.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. That's deep. And they say, I'll learn to love him. I'll learn to love her.
Yes.
You can't learn chemistry. When it's not there, it's not there.
Yeah.
How can you even have sex with a person you have no chemistry for? You punish them. You start hoping that they die, they cheat, they leave. You start...
Yeah.
They bring you the lifestyle, but you don't fail them. They have the money, but...
Let me tell you, one reason I got hooked to your work is because some of the things you say, they sound so novel. Like you pulled them out of the clouds, and at the same time, they're obvious.
You know.
Like, why were we not taught that we have to like the person we are going to marry? Why was that not something we were told is a prerequisite?
Then feelings were minimized. Don't count on your feelings,
Yeah.
they fluctuate.
So we see a lot of married people who don't even like each other. That is so basic.
And you know, they can be good people.
Yeah.
Honestly, not all people are nasty. Some
Yeah.
people are nice.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know anybody who dated intentionally and they never met a person they wish they liked. You know, this person is just so nice. If only the chemistry was there.
Me all the time.
You know.
I'm like, this guy is so nice.
But my heart is not cooperating. So, who hasn't? I'm wondering, why is this new? How do people date anyway? How else do people date?
People date like this. Like me, I'm a victim of such a marriage where people are saying, but he's a good man. What are you waiting for? Why are you keeping him?
You know.
That is the order of the day.
Not all good people are good for you. Your heart has a taste. It's not all food you like, even if it's good.
Yeah.
All foods may be cooked well, but you just don't like them.
Yeah.
Is that bad? Why are we complicating?
Why have we complicated that?
You know? When you tell me your favorite food is rice, does it mean because I like chapati, I'm weird? I should like rice like you?
There are even people, if you tell them you like rice, that's the day they'll make you ugali.
You know,
Just to...
don't follow your feelings. Eat rice, rice.
Yeah.
There's a place I'm not ruled by my feelings, but I can't overrule them either.
Yeah.
That's how I born through life. I'm not a tree. The difference between me and a tree is a feeling. So don't try to reduce me to a tree. I need to enjoy being with you. If we don't spark, we don't spark.
Yeah.
This should not be calculus 5.
It's calculus 5, let me tell you. It's calculus 5.
So
I think it's where we are coming from.
You know.
Yeah.
Because we saw parents being so dry. They don't play, they don't joke, they don't jest, they don't tease, they don't enjoy each other's company. We don't see them laughing.
Yeah.
People filmed how children would behave, toddlers, when their parents are playing and so they would set up cameras without anybody, without child knowing, and parents get busy teasing, playing, and then they watch the child. Oh my God, you should see just the glow watching the parents play.
Yeah.
And they're trying to prove, imagine if you're just arguing, quarreling, angry. The opposite effect.
Yeah.
Children need us to be happy. Marry a person you're happy with for the sake of your children as well.
Yeah.
Stop
They
getting
love
children
it.
out here when you are not married.
Yeah.
And stop trying to get married because of pregnancy. Then you are putting up with each other, tolerating each other, and there's tension, and you are
Yeah.
officially enemies. I hate you. Huh?
Why are we together?
That's a big one. You know? So we are saying sometimes the man you need is not the man that is trumpeted in society. This man has an independence of mind, and he doesn't see the need to campaign.
Yeah.
Those men follow us a lot. There's so many. And they're so solid. I told you one guy who bought me lunch, and I paid my bills with the lunch.
Oh, wow.
My monthly bills were sorted with the
Wow.
lunch. Somewhere from Mozambique, I think he was traveling from some place. He's somewhere, I don't know, Globetrotter or some guy.
Wow.
Just these low-key travelers of the world.
Yeah.
Loaded, but they don't show it. You will see it from their actions.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, I need to buy you some lunch. You're doing some good job. Where is your account? Okay, check tomorrow. What is calling lunch?
Has sorted out our problem.
I've never forgotten that chap. He doesn't even reach out. Or he comes, you catch up later. Oh, I'm always online. Don't worry, we are together.
Yeah, he's not even trying to be your best friend. The people, if they send you such a lunch, hey, every morning,
You know.
good morning.
And I've also gotten on a day-to-day. Sometimes it really touches me so deeply when a person is not earning 10,000 sends me 1,000.
Wow.
And I didn't ask. They say it feels wrong to get this kind of help.
Yeah.
I don't. So others buy a book, say, let me buy a book, I give some. Just make sure I
Give
promote
back.
your work.
Yeah.
You know.
Yes.
So it touches me when a person sends. It is not the amount, it is the heart. I'm just telling you, we have had many good people appreciating this work, but they're not trumpeting. They say, continue speaking on our behalf, we are many.
Wow.
We may not have the time to
Yeah.
keep talking.
Yeah.
Not all men are rotten, not all men are lost, not all the boy child. We have a lot of solid men.
Yeah.
And they are living, and I told you to experiment next time. Sunday morning, men carry their children to church. Just go and check.
Yes.
They carry them up here. That technique of fathers carrying children up here.
In the air.
Dangerous. But
Balancing. Fathers. Why?
and the child enjoys it. Don't
Yeah.
bother us. that Mamu came home. A trending clip. For many years I've been seeing it. She arrived home from work only to be met by a bike being ridden with another small bike being towed behind it. But they're wearing masks that look like ghosts, scaring.
Yeah.
So it's the dad and the son.
Yeah.
And she's feeling, will I ever come home one day and find a normal day? Can I find normal people at home? So there's no doubt with very scary masks looking at her. And the child put his lips, Mom, we are okay.
Yeah.
So the games men play with their children. Many times the children enjoy them. The mother may be scared.
Yeah.
You know, that brings risk, adventure. That's the energy that brings, you know, newness, freshness. Mom is so safe, soft, and pampering. That's a yo, boy, let's go, jumping. So that is that energy of adventure.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And mom is like, you guys go through it, okay.
Yeah.
So there are men doing it right. Many of them.
Yeah.
And I want to congratulate them. They are solid. They're doing it right. Next time I'll be telling them how to marry their kind, because many times they're marrying from the other side.
Yeah.
Good men are being tricked into marriages by Delilahs. They're paying a high price for being kind. Kindness is love in motion. They're being kind to a very unkind person, unkind, mean person who is using their softness against them to isolate them from people, manipulate situations.
Yeah.
And that man pays a price of his life. Because he already got a child, it's difficult to walk out of his life. He can control himself. He's denying the sex, he forgoes it. Denies love, forgoes. Denied, forgoes. He forgoes everything to stay there, and his life is miserable. And yet he started with a good intention. He just didn't have the good skills to choose his kind.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. I don't think we have time for questions, but also the show was very comprehensive. Thank you so much. We love those men. I've met some of them. Some are married, some are single, and they're there.
Yeah.
They're there. Please get yourself a copy of Before You Say I Do. This book is really a preparatory book. It prepares your mind for love, for that space of romance and getting married. On www.benjaminzuluglobal.com, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Months. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.